Hey, Facebook, how are you? It's Melody Benke, Coach Mel B of the LBC, except I'm not in the LBC today. I am actually out with my family. We are at the river and having some fun, but with vacation comes temptations. So how do you stay focused on your goals when you are on vacation? You come prepared. So on my program, I eat 6 times a day. I eat nutritionally, scientifically based. It's all done for me. Fuelings to fuel my body, and I create one meal on my own. And that helps balance my blood sugars, gets me into a mild ketosis, which is basically I'm in fat burn. That's where all my hunger goes away. The cravings go away. If I keep my body balanced in that, I'm good to go. So when I come out here, I had to think about what was I going to be tempted on. The snacky stuff, right? So, and the sweet stuff that was going to be coming. So our family's out here, going to be out here joining us. They're not here yet, but I started when I was packing thinking, what am I really going to eat? Am I going to eat soup when it's 111 degrees out? Probably not. What am I going to be eating? I'm going to want something super easy, convenient, and I like to snack on sweet stuff myself. So my favorite is our brownie, and so I'm like, I could probably eat brownies most of the day and a couple of bars because I'm going to be out moving around, out and about, and I knew that that would keep me focused on my goals. So I decided I was going to make some brownies. Now, the way I make them at home is I have these cute little 3.5-inch cast iron skillets, and I like baking them in there because it just makes them taste different. I don't know, cast iron is amazing, and it just does something to the fueling. So I have an oven. This is my oven setup right here in my RV. This, by the way, I did not have until I started coaching and doing the remodel and everything where I needed something to live in. So coaching has helped me not only on my goals, but also helped me financially. So check this out. So I decided that I was going to bake them in 3s, and then I would have extras. So this is what they look like once they are in my little cast iron. I spray the pan with some non-stick spray so that they pop right out. The oven is set at 350, and I'm going to pop these 3 in there, and I set my time. I set my timer for like 17 minutes, and then they'll all be done. And I have these, I just use these, look at this. This little wooden, what are these called? The tureen, is that what they're called? Basically, this was the top of a candle. Really cute thing, but look, it fits my little skillet really easy and keeps it from burning any countertops, because you know the stuff in here may look like marble, but it ain't, because marble's heavy. So all of this stuff, it can be burned in the trailer if you set hot things on there. So you got to be very aware of that kind of stuff. So I'm going to show you what they look like. So this is my brownie. It's a decadent brownie with Greek chocolate chips. Here it is. Hey Sandy, thank you. Yes, I think it's clever because I have to come prepared. So let me put these in here really quick, and then I'm going to show you what they look like. Oh my gosh, you guys. I put them in the freezer, and I had them, my family was having brownies and ice cream, and I pulled my little brownie out of the freezer, and it was heaven last night. So I was prepared. So we pop these babies in this little oven here, and then I'm going to set my timer for 17 minutes. Okay, now that's going. So now let me show you what they look like. So I'm putting them in this little plastic wrap. You just got a trailer? Oh, girl, come prepared. The 3.5-inch cast iron are super hard to come across. You really kind of have to put them on that Amazon watch list. If you're lucky enough to find them at a Target, awesome. But the 3.5-inch ones are hard to come by. But I bake my potatoes in there, which fits into 2 of them, and I cook those at about 375, but it's literally like about 25 minutes. It takes a really long time. And I have 3 of them, and the other one I put egg whites in, and I put that in like the last 10 minutes. And I pop out the little potatoes, and they make it almost like bread because they're solid, and I put that egg in between them. And then I might put, you know, some Laughing Cow cheese, and then I might put some turkey bacon, so I have like a breakfast sandwich, like a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. So let me show you what they look like as a brownie. So this one I baked 3 this morning. Look at these, aren't they? And they're so amazing, and they're so amazing when they're warm, especially with a cup of coffee. And so I stay on my goals. I come prepared to be on my goals in my program, because I know. Oh, and then the other thing, you guys, I have to show you. Now, when I'm at the river, now look, you guys can see, I don't know if you can see, I am not like off my health goals, okay? I'm wearing a 2-piece out here, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna just, well, it could mean that I just go off all my goals. I'm also doing the 75-day hard challenge, and for 75 days, I think like August 3rd or August 4th, I don't even remember, my challenge is gonna be done. But the real things I'm focusing on that challenge is no alcohol, okay? I'm at the river, everybody's drinking beers and drinking all sorts of stuff, and the river and a beer go hand in hand. So I had to think, what am I gonna do about the alcohol part of being at the river? Okay, because I have a commitment and I'm this far in, I think I'm like 61 days or something crazy, right? What am I gonna do? So, let me see if I have them in here. I have some non-alcoholic that I found. This is the pale ale version. Let me get out of the fridge. This is the pale ale version, okay? This is called Partake. Okay, this is an IPA. The one that I also have is a blonde, but I wanted to try the IPA. And I wanted to show you the nutritional information. So I talked to my friend who's really good with all the nutritional stuff on our program, and a half a can is 1 condiment. So this one is 10 calories, you guys, and 2 carbs. So to be 1 condiment, it has to be 1 carb. So 2 carbs, that's why it's a half a can. Okay, so the blonde is here. I haven't tried these 2 right here. They may have a higher carb, okay? But basically, I get to have the bubbly and the partake of the party thing out here because, let's be realistic on, I had to be realistic on what I was actually willing to do while I was out here so that I could stay on my goals. I've also brought, we're having burgers. Last night I had lettuce wrap, so I stayed on my goals, right? And then I'm drinking lots of water. The other thing I got, which is amazing, this is from a company called Dylan. Okay, look, it even says right here, Coach Melby. I had it monogrammed. So this little bottle here, with this cap comes off. This is great, like if you're walking and you got pets, right, and you don't have a water bowl. Ta-da! Instant water bowl. I always carry a water bowl when I walk my dog. I walked her earlier this morning, but before it got too hot. She'll be in the river all weekend. But I don't know if you guys can see this. I got the extra, so I had the straw. But inside there is a little, like a canister, and that canister alkalizes my water. So I can have alkaline water that I make. So in order to make alkaline water, you want to have filtered water. You want to put it in here, and then you want to put it in for like 25 minutes, and it will get the pH as high as 9. And so like any of those alkaline waters that you're buying at the store, and it's supposed to be good like if you have acid reflux, it's supposed to help with energy and antioxidants, right? So I was like, it did cost a little bit more, but it makes the water taste fantastic. The little cartridges, I think they last like 3 months. You can get those on auto ship, so they'll send directly to your house. And the reason that it's called Dylan is, for some reason, I think the guys brother passed away or something, and his name was Dylan, and it is spelled D-Y-L-N. Okay, so if you want to look it up, Dylan, and it's really good, has different colors. But when I go to my convention next week, ain't nobody gonna confuse my bottle with anybody else's, because it says right there, Coach Mel B, right? So how do you come prepared? You find out what's on the menu. You think about where you're going to fall off. You think about, how can I overcome that? How can I make good choices? You think about, who can I call? Staying engaged in my business, sharing videos like this kind of thing. Guess what that's going to do for me? It's going to help me stay accountable, right? It's also going to hopefully, you know, give somebody else some great tips when they go out, because just because you're on vacation, your goals don't take a vacation, right? And so momentum. So if you get into a momentum and you're doing really good, sometimes we let go, oh, good job, you're doing so good. And then what do? We slow down, we back off, we back off, we back off. And then we're like, what happened to my momentum? Like, I don't know what happened to it. Well, you let your guard down, right? And you went back to your old habits. So however old you are, like I'm 53, and I had, when I started this program, I was 47, and I had 47 years of bad habits. 47 years of I'll start again on Mondays, 47 years of it's the weekend, 47 years of but it's Friday night, 47 years of bad habits where I would just like opt out on my hopes and my goals and my dreams because it was Friday and Saturday, and guess what? They come every week. So every week I was challenged. So I had to make a decision that just because I'm on vacation, just because I'm in momentum, doesn't mean I can take my foot off the gas. I have to stay motivated. I have to stay focused on me, because I truly am my best investment, just like you truly are your best investment. So if you are looking to get on a healthy trajectory, a healthy journey, and you're just like spinning your wheels because you keep going backwards, then what you probably need is something that makes it super easy to do, right? So you can just keep on moving forward without a bunch of hiccups in there. And I have that program and I have that plan. And I have the way to create all those healthy habits that you're lacking, right? Because you're going back to your old habits and ways. So if you're ready to move forward, then let's move forward. And if you don't have anybody to do that with, then I'm here for you, right? So if we connect, because as you're on your health journey, these hiccups and stuff, we're gonna be talking a lot. So if we connect to each other, then we should be working together. You definitely want to find somebody that you want to work with, right? Because how are you going to stay accountable if you don't want to get on the phone with somebody? How are you going to stay accountable if you don't want to tell somebody what your goals are? How is that going to work for you? You're going to pull back, right? You're going to pull back. So find somebody that you are willing to work with, that you want to work with, that you connect with. And if that's me, reach out and let's set up a strategy call, because everybody's situations are different. So everybody's solutions are going to be different. So I'll help customize a plan that's going to work for you, moving you closer to your goals. But you're going to need to make a decision to invest in yourself. So if you're willing to make that decision to invest in yourself and you want to work with me, then that's where we should go. So I'm going back over those tips again. Again, when you're going on vacation, think ahead about what's going to hang you up, right? If you're shooting for a goal, don't take the weekend off. Don't take the vacation off. Have fun. Fun should not be about food. And if it is about food, then how can you create something that you love, right, that falls in line with your goals? Getting that healthy movement in, getting that accountability in, not coming back from vacation regretting that you didn't stay focused on your goals, right? Strategies and tips, healthy recipes. Bring something healthy to the party. Don't expect somebody else to bring the salad if that's what you're depending on, right? Bring that stuff. If you need any healthy recipes, I got an amazing group. We have healthy recipes, healthy tips, a little bit about my program. If you're still not sure, you know, and you're not even wanting to get on the phone with me, you're scared, I get it. Some people are very intimidated about getting on the phone, but that's okay. I'll meet you where you're at. Just let me know. There's also a little bit about a program. There's tips and tricks in there and tons of transformation stories. And I know you're going to find one that you go, that sounds just like me. Maybe I can do this, right? So reach out. Hey Barb, how you doing, sweetheart? Thanks for hopping on. So go back and watch this, but after it's posted, I got some great tips for you, girl, that are going to help you. You're so funny. I got some great tips that are going to help you go back and watch through the video, and then let me know if you're ready to focus on your goals and make a decision to get healthy. Screw 2020, you guys. You guys are totally in charge of your health. Nobody else is in charge of your health. Just you, and no one's going to fight harder for your health than you. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll be sharing lots of fun pictures of the river. I hope to see you soon. I hope to talk to you soon.